The real story about the crash that killed Concorde. A moral tale. It was July 25, 2000. A day etched in the annals of aviation history. Air France Flight 4590, a Concorde supersonic jet, prepared for takeoff at Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. The iconic Concorde was a marvel of human engineering, capable of traveling faster than the speed of sound. However, this day would mark its tragic downfall and leave a lasting moral lesson for humanity. Flight 4590 was destined for New York, carrying 109 passengers and crew, most of whom were excited tourists embarking on a luxury cruise. Among them was Jacques, a veteran pilot with 30 years of experience, and Elise, a young flight attendant on her first Concorde assignment. On the ground, anticipation buzzed as passengers marveled at the sleek, futuristic jet. But amidst this excitement, a seemingly inconsequential detail was overlooked. A metal strip from another aircraft had fallen onto the runway earlier. This small, sharp fragment lay unnoticed, a hidden hazard in plain sight. As the Concorde began its takeoff roll, its left tires ran over the strip. The tires burst, sending debris hurtling toward the fuel tanks, puncturing one. Within seconds, a fire erupted. Jacques and his co-pilot, Philippe, wrestled with the controls, trying to salvage the doomed flight. Despite their best efforts, the Concorde, engulfed in flames, crashed into a hotel in Gonesse, killing all on board and 4 people on the ground. The world watched in horror as the pride of aviation met its fiery end. In the aftermath, investigators pieced together the sequence of events. The crash wasn't just a result of the metal strip. It was the culmination of small, overlooked decisions. The metal strip had fallen from a DC-10 that had undergone poor maintenance. The Concorde's fuel tanks, though innovative, lacked adequate protection from such incidents. Moreover, the procedures for clearing runways were insufficiently thorough. These lapses, individually insignificant, combined into a catastrophe. Among the wreckage, Elise's personal diary was recovered. Her final entries painted a picture of excitement and pride. She had written about how the Concorde represented human achievement, a symbol of breaking barriers. However, in her more reflective moments, Elise had also expressed concerns. She had noted the increasing pressures on the aviation industry to cut costs and the creeping complacency in safety protocols. Her final words read, "The Concorde reminds me of Icarus, soaring close to the sun. But what if we forget the responsibility that comes with flying so high?" The crash of Flight 4590 became a turning point for aviation. It wasn't just a tragedy. It was a moral parable about the fragility of human progress and the dangers of negligence. The metal strip that triggered the disaster was a tiny object, yet its impact was catastrophic. This taught the world the importance of vigilance and attention to detail. It's often the seemingly minor oversights that lead to major failures. The DC-10's poorly maintained engine cowling, which had shed the strip, became a symbol of neglect. This emphasized the interconnectedness of actions, how one person or company's decisions can ripple out to affect countless lives. The Concorde was a marvel, but it wasn't invincible. The tragedy underscored the dangers of becoming too comfortable with success. Constant evaluation and improvement are necessary to maintain progress. Among the many stories that emerged, the tale of a father named Alain stood out. Alain had lost his wife and daughter, Sophie, in the crash. Sophie, a budding artist, had boarded the Concorde excited to see New York's art galleries. Devastated, Alain struggled to cope. However, instead of succumbing to anger, he channeled his grief into advocacy for aviation safety. Alain became a vocal proponent of improved maintenance standards and runway inspections. His tireless efforts led to new international protocols, ensuring that tragedies like Flight 4590 would never happen again. His story was a testament to resilience and the ability to find purpose in pain. The crash of Air France Flight 4590 didn't just end the era of the Concorde. It ushered in a renewed focus on safety and accountability. Airlines worldwide adopted stricter maintenance protocols, and the materials used in fuel tanks and tires were upgraded. Runway inspection routines became more rigorous, ensuring that no detail, however small, was overlooked. But the moral lessons extended beyond aviation. The tragedy became a metaphor for life itself. It reminded people to pay attention to the little things, to take responsibility for their actions, and to never let success breed complacency. The Concorde, despite its tragic end, remains a symbol of human ingenuity. It serves as a reminder of what we can achieve when we dream big, but also a cautionary tale of the responsibilities that come with progress. Elise's diary, found amidst the ashes, is displayed in an aviation museum today. Her words, "What if we forget the responsibility that comes with flying so high?" resonate with every visitor. They remind us that progress isn't just about reaching new heights. It's about ensuring that those heights are safe, sustainable, and inclusive. In the end, the real story about the crash that killed Concorde isn't just about a disaster. It's about the lessons we learn, the changes we make, and the enduring hope that tragedy can lead to a better, safer world.